A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Justin Verlander gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip right there. Excellent. Just allowing a bit over a base runner per inning. We'll see if he can continue that here in this one.
Curtis Granderson will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Center fielder number 16, Alejandro De
Into the
Aza.
box, Alejandro De Aza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Verlander into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Yeah, but they've got a tough assignment on the mound here tonight, so they're going to have their hands full. But the way they've been playing, I get the sense that no one in that dugout's too concerned.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
You see here on show track, that pitch up and in just ties them in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Here's Neil Walker. As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Upton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down against Verlander here in the first. It's the Mets nothing. Tigers coming up on Major League Baseball, the show. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that whip. It's under 1-2, which tells me he's been pretty darn effective all year long. We'll see how he does in this one.
And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Number 5, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Now a check swing here and a little looper. Johnson onto the grass, 1 down.
Batting second, center fielder, Tyler Collins.
Settling in now, Tyler Collins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he gets any gruff, it seems like it's often coming from right-handed batters on pitches they don't think they can reach. I'm curious if we'll see any of that in this one.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers. After 1, no score. Jay Bruce will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year.
Jay Bruce.
Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Upton's under it. 1 out. James Loney will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Collins is there to make the play as Loney is set down on just 1 pitch.
Batting 6th, third baseman,
Kelly Johnson into the box here in the top of the 2nd, looking to keep this inning going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Collins is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. Still nothing. Martinez will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Well, I think it's amazing that his numbers are still this good, because coming off of the past month where he posted dreadful numbers at the plate, he hit down near the Mendoza line.
Shot towards second, but an atom bowl right to him for the first out.
Batting 5th, right fielder.
And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. J.D. Martinez will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Nick Castellanos will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
On the ground to third. Johnson is up with it. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Not the best throw in the world, to be sure. Let's take a look at that scoop attempt at first. The throw's to the right field side of first base, and it hugs the ground. So you see him get a glove on it, but can't find a way to field it cleanly.
Justin Upton, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game, because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Bruce moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Tigers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Number 9 leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Rene Rivera will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
Martinez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting ninth.
Number 15 is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, and I like how they doubled up on the changeup right there. That's a good pitch.
Yeah, it's natural to think that the pattern's going to be slow then fast, so you're right. That's a nice call.
Verlander pauses. Here's the 0-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Standing in now, Curtis Granderson. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240, so you'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
Alejandro De Aza stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. James McCann digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Tigers, catcher James McCann.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Nope. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. And that guy's no slouch up there, and he comes through with a solid single here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Line towards center field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start. But it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. Scooped up to Walker for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Neil Walker is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike one. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Verlander sets his sights. Here it is on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Showtrack. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Here's Jay Bruce now. That's popped up out towards short right field. Kinsler ranging into the outfield. 2 gone.
The batter, first baseman, James Loney.
Into the box now, James Loney. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Collins sprinting after it, and a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Around second, Loney heading for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Good opportunity for him here as he's into third with his second triple of the year.
Kelly Johnson will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple.
Well, the inning didn't look like it was going anywhere with those 2 quick outs, but then all of a sudden, now the pressure's on here with a runner down at third.
First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Collins on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Tyler Collins will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And the way this guy's pitching, you can bet these guys are thinking, thank goodness he's over in the other league. I'd hate to face him 3 or 4 times a year. Once is way too much.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
Here's the switch-hitting Victor Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And a good swing there by the switch-hitting Martinez, but he missed it. 0-2. And Victor able to lay off that one, and the count moves to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Number 9 stands in.
Leading off for the Mets, left fielder, number 9.
Hot shot to third. Taken in by Castellanos. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Rene Rivera.
Rene Rivera is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting, number 15.
Number 15 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Verlander's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. Halfway home, still no score. J.D. Martinez stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
Well, the pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
Back goes Bruce, still going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Nick Castellanos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Got him.
And so far, he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Showtrack will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Justin Upton will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high, 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
It seems like he's just dancing around him so far in this at-bat. No fastballs yet. He's behind 2-0. I know what I'm looking for if I'm hitting.
And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Therefore, it is De Aza to put it away and retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Curtis Granderson will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Verlander gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
And you know, when a guy's shutting you down, you got to look for ways to try and get on the board. So he sees an opportunity here, and he's going to wind up beating this one out.
Here's Alejandro De Aza as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been giving guys fits with that pitch. They've chased it all game long.
Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Runner at first is Granderson here with nobody out. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Neil Walker will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard down the line in right. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. To Iglesias for one. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. James McCann gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lifted in the air to right field. Moving under it, Bruce looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The shortstop, number 1.
Jose Iglesias stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman,
Ian Kinsler will dig in. He's flown out and hit into a double play in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We are still scoreless. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jay Bruce will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Collins is in pursuit. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
the first baseman,
James Loney tripled last time up, and he's set to bat again here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Here comes the first pitch. Shoots this one to first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
now batting, third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
Kelly Johnson will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2
Now
gone.
batting,
Oh, that's a big
Number
at-bat
9.
right there. Late in a ball game, he's got a good read on this one, so he turns on the Jets rounding second and makes it all the way into third base here as the possible go-ahead run.
Number 9 will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Iglesias into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Tyler Collins steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Still no runs on the board for either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Left fielder looking up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to left as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
And these guys already have one home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Victor Martinez will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get back to the swing he put on the ball in his first at-bat. He got himself a nice solid line drive that just didn't fall.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Scorched to third. Johnson fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets Martinez, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 28.
J.D. Martinez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. One for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. Leading off the inning, Rene Rivera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Shot back up the middle. And that's through into center field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Now the Tigers skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. Blaine Hardy will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Number 15 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Boy, and is the tide turning here? I think that's the real question at this point. It's a perfect start to the inning. You get the tying run up to second base. The go-ahead run is on first base as well. Still nobody out. And a decision looming here whether to bunt these guys up or try and roll the dice a little bit on this next guy and see if he can keep the rally going.
Curtis Granderson will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Trying to hold the lead. Grounded foul. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, right over the top of that one. Double play ball would be a killer here, so he's got to find something he can square up.
This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Well, for a relief pitcher, he hasn't given him a whole lot of relief. That's back-to-back singles now since he showed up, and he's in a heck of trouble now.
Alejandro De Aza will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Ripped on the ground to first. Glove by Cabrera. One there. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get one, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
Neil Walker will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Martinez coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 19.
Jay Bruce steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Number 60 will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 60.
Nick Castellanos stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Leading off for the Tigers.
Jonathan Neese is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Neese.
Nick Castellanos will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, number 30.
And a high strike there. 0-1. The 0-1 changeup is high. 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Neese into his motion. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Bruce looking up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead. Justin Upton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed 1-2 now.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. James McCann will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it in is Loney now for route number 2.
The shortstop,
Jose Iglesias will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now and 2 strikes here as well.
Grounded down the 3rd baseline. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Shane Green will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, James Loney, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1, so getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Francisco Rodriguez is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Johnson. Now pitching for the
Kelly Johnson gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Into the seats, 0-1. To first. Cabrera comes up with it, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Number 9 steps into the box. This ball sharply hit, but right to Iglesias at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over.
And at this point, I don't know if this streak is going to let up anytime soon. That's 9 in a row. And from what I've seen, this could go on for quite a bit longer.
This one definitely